Mr. Scamander.
Do you think Dumbledore will mourn for you?
Welcome to Top 10 Quest. Today, we're setting sail through the wild, weird, and wonderful characters brought to life in the movies by Johnny Depp.
We have to stop the train! No time! Must to jump!
From a mischievous pirate to a Mad Hatter, we're going to dive into every iconic role that made him one of Hollywood's most versatile actors.
You're back.
Alice!
Alice!
The Alice?
You're absolutely Alice. I'd know you anywhere.
You're all late for tea!
Johnny Depp played the role of the Mad Hatter in Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland in 2010 and Alice Through the Looking Glass in 2016. Depp's interpretation of the Mad Hatter is quirky, whimsical, and emotionally layered, blending playful exuberance with a subtle sadness. Recognizable by his wild orange hair, vibrant costumes, and changing vocal tones, this version of the Hatter serves as both a devoted friend to Alice and a representation of Wonderland's bizarre and unpredictable world. Depp enriches the character by exploring his backstory, personal struggles, and deep loyalty.
Dad? Papa? Okay then, let's move along.
In the movie Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, directed by Tim Burton in 2005, Johnny Depp portrayed the character of Willy Wonka, an eccentric, socially awkward, and quirky chocolatier with a peculiar voice and mannerisms that set him apart from previous portrayals. His backstory is explored in this film, revealing a troubled childhood with a strict dentist father, which partly explains his odd personality and obsession with candy. This interpretation of Willy Wonka is darker and more surreal compared to the whimsical version played by Gene Wilder in the 1971 film, reflecting Tim Burton's signature gothic and offbeat style. Johnny Depp provided the voice for Victor Van Dort in Tim Burton's Corpse Bride in 2005. Victor is a timid, awkward, and kind-hearted young man who unintentionally becomes married to a deceased bride while rehearsing his wedding vows in the forest. His portrayal captures Victor's gentle and earnest nature as he navigates the boundary between the living and the dead. The character's story is a blend of love, bravery, and self-discovery, mixing humor with gothic romance within the film's darkly whimsical atmosphere.
Oris, join me in this circle. Pledge to me your eternal allegiance, or die.
Johnny Depp brings to life Gellert Grindelwald in the 2018 film Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald, which is a spin-off of the Harry Potter universe. Grindelwald emerges as a charismatic and intellectually formidable dark wizard whose merciless drive is to establish a world dominated by magical folk over muggles. Depp's interpretation is measured and subtly menacing. His Grindelwald is the epitome of cool calculation, combining an alluring charm with an undercurrent of threat that makes him both compelling and fearsome as he rallies disciples to his vision.
Hi-yo, Silver! Away! Don't ever do that again.
In 2013, Johnny Depp played the role of Tonto in The Lone Ranger, a reimagining of the classic Western story. Tonto is a quirky and mysterious Native American warrior who teams up with John Reed, the Lone Ranger, to fight injustice and corruption. Depp's character in this movie is eccentric, deadpan, and witty, with a unique perspective and unconventional methods. The character often provides both humor and wisdom, serving as the Lone Ranger's guide and partner throughout their adventures.
Here in the Mojave Desert, animals have had millions of years to adapt to the harsh environment. But the lizard? He's going to die.
In the animated film Rango in 2011, Johnny Depp voices the main character of the same name, a quirky, talkative chameleon with a flair for drama, who accidentally ends up in a rough desert town called Dort. Pretending to be a fearless gunslinger, he becomes the town's sheriff despite being inexperienced and cowardly at first. Depp's performance gives Rango a humorous, eccentric personality with a mix of wit, charm, and vulnerability, as the character grows into an unlikely hero who saves the town.
You got to leave this all behind you now.
No. These are desperate times. Desperate measures are called for.
In 2007, Johnny Depp played the main character in Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street, which is directed by Tim Burton. Sweeney Todd is a brooding, vengeful barber who returns to London after a wrongful imprisonment, determined to take revenge on the corrupt judge responsible for his family's ruin. His portrayal is intense and haunted, driven by grief and obsession that push him toward a violent path. The character combines tragic depth with a dark gothic tone, and Depp delivers a compelling performance that showcases his powerful singing in this musical thriller. Johnny Depp takes on the role of King Louis XV in the 2023 French film Jeanne du Barry. Here, he embodies the aging monarch who falls under the spell of Jeanne du Barry, a once commoner who becomes his favored confidant at court. Depp's Louis XV is portrayed with a blend of nobility and fatigue, revealing the king's underlying vulnerability, charisma, and solitude amid Versailles' opulence and intrigue. This performance is notably more restrained and dignified than many of Depp's more flamboyant characters.
Hello? Why are you hiding back there? You don't have to hide from me. I'm as harmless as cherry pie. Those are your hands? Those are your hands.
In the 1990 film Edward Scissorhands, directed by Tim Burton, Johnny Depp portrayed the main character of the same name, a gentle, shy, and kind-hearted man who was created by an inventor but left unfinished, with scissors instead of hands. Depp's Edward is an outsider struggling to fit into suburban society, embodying innocence and vulnerability. His character is both tragic and magical, highlighting themes of isolation, acceptance, and the beauty found in differences. Depp's performance is mostly nonverbal, relying on expressive body language and emotions.
Everyone stay calm. We are taking over the ship.
I am us!
Johnny Depp brought Captain Jack Sparrow to life in the Pirates of the Caribbean film series. Jack Sparrow is a smart, charming, and unpredictable pirate, famous for his sharp wit, flamboyant flair, and ability to escape perilous situations using cleverness instead of strength. Depp's performance turned Jack Sparrow into an iconic character, eccentric and slightly disheveled, yet remarkably resourceful and captivating. He skillfully balances the role of both hero and anti-hero, marked by a playful grin and distinctive slurred speech. Don't miss out on more incredible Top 10 videos. Subscribe now and hit the bell button so you're always the first to catch our latest content.